I was muted. Okay, I'm back in business now. That's why you got to open chat first. All right, how are we doing right now, folks? Are we in business? I put this damn mute button on here, and I always have it on because, you know, I don't want to make any mistakes. But all right, we are in business. Make sure that you smash that like button for me right here. Let's get this party started, okay? We are ready to win some trades today. Yesterday was an awesome day. It's been an incredible week. I do have an open NQ trade. A lot of people are saying, Pat, when are you going to start giving me your Nasdaq trades? I'll be giving you my Nasdaq trades soon. We will probably have some sort of a Nasdaq VIP room. Now, if you are in the VIP room, there's a trade that we had this morning, and I'll be going over this trade quite a bit. Should be on my chart here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. Probably down here in my VIP. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at this one right here. For some reason, it's showing that we hit stop loss, but we did not hit stop loss. Oh yeah, it did not hit stop loss. See, you can see right here. This was our trade this morning. This did hit take profit at the top. So let's pull this just to take profit right here. It was a 3.96. Okay, this did hit 3.96 in VIP this morning. This was an absolutely incredible trade. You can see we had a bit of a trend line play here. Got some momentum as we started to push up. We had the pullback right here, and I decided to enter this trading position. This was a 1-to-4. This trading position made me a boatload of money. NQ seems to be going against me right now. We have some news this morning, which could be screwing me a little bit. So where are we here? This is what we are looking at right here on NQ currently. I haven't actually taken any risk off of this trade yet. So this is still just running, looking really, really good. But I'm just going to hold on to this one a little bit more. You can see we had a nice run up, had a huge pullback right here. I am break even on this trade right now, which is nice. So we've got that going for about $3,200. Got a nice big green candle pushing for us right here. I was looking at a fair value gap right here. You could see, let's go to the 5-minute time frame. This is what we like to trade. We had the fair value gap right here. You could see that gap got filled, and now we are starting to push up. That was a level that I was thinking about. I think what we'll do is we will take a partial. If we could get up to the top right here, that'll be our first partial of the day. And obviously, I will be looking for trades for you. Sorry that you didn't get that trade, DZX. It was sent. It did copy for me. Let me just pull up my trading results from this morning on my phone. You could see I'm up about $8,500 here. I don't know if you could see that. It's looking a bit blurry. There we go, coming into focus right there. This is a live trading account that I'm using just for VIP. So really, really fantastic stuff here today. Again, our NQ is running. If you want that VIP trade, you gotta be in VIP trade. Vegas is saying only A+ setups, and I certainly agree. So we did have this VIP win this morning. I've never really done this before, but I think because this was such a big win this morning, because we hit a 4R, we got 4% on our trading account on this one trade in VIP this morning, making an incredible, incredible start to the week. And because of that, I think we have to do the Wheel of Pat. So let's pull up the Wheel of Pat. Let's see if we can get some winners here. So we are going to absolutely crush the markets today, up over $10,000 already. Let's get a spin going. Who's gonna win today? We haven't had a zero. Oh, heartbreaking. Yeah, and nobody's clapping for that, folks. Zero winners. Okay, that's okay. You know, yesterday we had like 10 winners. The day before we had like 10 winners. Eventually, this was going to happen. Now, as we start looking at the calendar today, we are looking at the news calendar right here. What is going on? To participate in the Wheel of Pat, all you have to do is be here when I spin it, and then I'll randomly pick your names. So what we're doing right now is we're looking at the news. We have some big news happening right now. We've got the Flash Manufacturing PMI, Flash Services PMI, and then some big news for Canadians. I'm a Canadian. Our Bank of Canada government, Tiff Macklem, speaks at about 2:30 today. So these are things we're going to be watching. These things are going to move the market a little bit crazy. That being said, we are still going to try and find some trading setups. Now, the current trade that I have open right here for about $2,500 has retraced pretty significantly here. As you can see, we are retracing right here. Not what you want to see, but we are going to stay with this trade because we in profit. I already showed you I did over 8K on a huge trade this morning in VIP. Let's go ahead and just take another gander at that right here. You can see hit our first take profit for 9 pips, just 20 pips, but 1 to 4, baby, 1 to 4. Take a look at this one right here. You can see 3.96% on this trading position. Join VIP. The link is in the description if you want to join VIP. If not, that's fine. I'm going to be providing you with a free trade or two today because we're going to be analyzing the markets. We're going to be using our orb setup. We got about 5 minutes left in our orb setup. So let's just do a quick breakdown of what we are looking for today. The New York Stock Exchange open at 9:30 a.m. We have this candle right here on the 15 minutes. 15-minute candle is going to move up, it's going to move down, and it's going to settle. And that move up and that move down is going to give us a range top and a range bottom. This is our entry model. Now, obviously, we're using other things, but this is our entry model. We come to the 5-minute time frame, and now we have candles, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 candles right here. This created the range top, created the range bottom. Bingo, bango. Next, we are looking for direction, right? We want to see a candle break and close outside of that range top or that range bottom, ideally in line with the overall trend direction. Then we come over here and we're looking for an entry. You could enter on the closed candle. You could enter on the retest. You could enter on a FVG, a range midline, a demand zone. Yesterday, we entered on this range midline and demand zone frequently. Then we entered our trading position, set our stop loss below the range, took a take profit here, let it run, smash our take profits on stream, make everybody very, very happy. So looking for A+ setups today. Everybody loves a good A+ setup. Let's go through maybe some of what we did yesterday. So yesterday, so we had the Euro US dollar win. I showed you in VIP. This was a Euro US dollar setup that we had yesterday. Where the hell is my orb? It's not. Oh, okay. We got to pull up the historical data quickly here, and this is going to show our orb from yesterday. So yesterday, this was a setup that I showed you. We had a break, and then we retraced, and before I left the stream, I said, hey, maybe this is something you guys want to consider. So some people already told me they took this trade. They won this trade on Euro US dollar. The last setup I told you yesterday was this one. This was the one I really liked on gold. People said, Pat, gold, 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 right? Everyone was saying gold. So you never shut up in the chat. I love you. I love you, though. Okay, so what we're doing is I came here yesterday. I said, all right, they want something on gold. So we had the range breakout. So similar, right? So we had the price come out of the range right here. This told us bullish direction, right? So what did I do? I said, okay, well, let's wait for an entry point. Well, we have our midline right there. And the midline also happened to be a level of demand. So this was the place I told you that you could enter right when I was leaving stream. Right when I was leaving stream, this is when I did it, okay? And so what happened? Price pushed up, smashed to take profit. Now, I got a couple of DMs from people telling me they got this trade. And not only did they get this trade, that they stayed in this trade. Look at this. I had one guy tell me he had a 1 to 8 on this yesterday. Look at this. absolutely insane. I gave you that entry. I gave you that entry. So if you watch the stream, I'll give you ideas. Hey, not every idea is going to hit, but yesterday the ideas did hit. And we also had this live trade here yesterday as well. This was a live trade that we were watching. This is the live trade that I took on stream. So what we had here was our stop loss was somewhere down here. We had the same thing. Okay, so on this one, we had the range, right? So let's take a look again. And our range is about to close. We're going to look for setup soon. Don't worry. I'm just walking through yesterday, walking through this process, okay? Top of the range, right? Bottom of the range. What happened? Price came out. It closed at the top of the range. Then we're waiting for a retrace, okay? On this one, we had a level of demand right here. The whole box right here was a level of demand. We had that huge push up. Then what happened? Price came back, but I didn't place the trade immediately, right? I did not place this trade immediately. Let me just clean these whites off of here. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't take this trade immediately. I was waiting to see what was going to happen. So you could see when we started to wick in this area right here, I decided, all right, it does look like we're going to respect this demand, even though we came out here to take a little bit of liquidity. Then I entered the trading position right at this level right here, live. Price pushed up almost immediately in front of my daughter, and we hit our first take profit level right around here. Okay, perfect. Then I set the trade to break even. Sadly, price came down, so I didn't get my runner and knocked us out right here. But everyone on stream won this trade. Now, if I didn't set break even, which obviously was a mistake here, you can see price pushed up all the way to this level of resistance. So if I didn't set my break even, we would have come back down. One last retracement before a huge push up. And that would have been an absolutely massive, about 1 to 4 on the risk reward ratio, but still a good trade. Yes, news is coming right now, so this could mess up our Nasdaq trade this morning. Again, I am working on a Nasdaq trading room. Not sure exactly what we're going to do with that room, but this is something we're looking at because obviously we're having a lot of success with Nasdaq early in the mornings right now, actually before New York Stock Exchange open. I just have to grab my water, so let's continue to watch this trade play out for $3,000. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back in business. I'm not going to leave you guys that long. I'm not going to leave you that long. All right, so we are looking at a take profit level right here. You can see we have our range high and range low set up, guys. Look, range high, range low. So start looking at pairs for me. Start looking at pairs. We're getting ready for our orb entry, right? Our orb entry is really nice, and you can see why I entered this trade right here. Yeah, absolutely, Andre. So you could see we had a little bit of a trend line right here. We had a obvious support right here. Okay, so you get this obvious support. Price comes down, takes the liquidity. I wonder if this was also the session low. Yes, this was also the session low. So price came below the session low, below the obvious support, cleared out liquidity. Then we had a really strong trend line here get broken. And you could see when this trend line gets broken right here, that is where I entered the trade, right? Let's take a closer look right here. You can see I'm entering on this bullish candle close right there. You know, I want to see a nice bullish close frequently before I enter a trading position. Now, there's no guarantee that this one's going to last. Obviously, I had that huge trade in VIP this morning, so I'm okay to hold this trading position. Where we had a pullback right here, and it does seem like we are breaking out, but we are rejecting quite a bit. We've got some big wicks here, so I'm not sure if we're gonna knock me out at break even with this news, but you know, we're at a decent point here. We're still kind of in the middle here. I think we can hit the top. That is what we are hoping to do on this trading position. A lot of people are talking UJ right now. Let's go over to UJ. UJ has a very nice candle. The US news maybe is helping this. So this is giving us a level of demand. So we have the top of our range, we have the bottom of our range. How are we looking in terms of trend? We're looking okay here, although we are a little bit of a resistance level. So let's just get rid of the historical data right there. We don't need to see that anymore. See what our session highs and lows are looking at. So this was our session low right here from the last session from London. Those have already been taken out, and price is starting to push up. So it is possible that we may continue moving up right now. So what we are looking at is a break of this orb right now. And you can see we also have a level of demand off of this candle being formed right here. So if we get the close above, we would be looking for a retrace back to our level of demand for a potential entry this morning on UJ. What else are we looking at? We want to, someone wants me to take a look at the 1 hour chart. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. The 1 hour chart is, yes, a fair bit bearish. A fair bit bearish. Yes, it certainly is a fair bit bearish. But we are scalping, so it's possible that we could still have an opportunity here. You could see we've got a bit of a trend line here. Broke out of it a little bit here. Breaking out of it right here on the 1 hour time frame. It's possible, hey, maybe we're going to come up and kiss the moving average today. Very, very possible. Hey, coach, no problem. No problem. Show up whenever you can. I'm just happy that people are here, and this is a place for us to hang out as we look for trades this morning. Someone wants me to give US 30 a little bit of a look right here. We are bearish on US 30. So on US 30, we would want to see a break out the bottom. So we are looking all right here. We see what kind of reaction we get. You know, you could say, hey, maybe that's a level of supply right there. Not a strong supply, but this probably right here would be a stronger supply. We had 3 candles. We had some fair value gaps opening up here. So we have some aggressive moves right there. Now, we would want to see a close out the bottom of this area right here. Okay, we're looking at $4,000. I got to start thinking about closing a partial here on US 100. We are pushing. Okay, let's get a partial here. I want to take a partial out. Let's do partial on our Nasdaq right now. Let's get some more money in the bank right now. We're having a good day. Again, VIP, just a huge trade in VIP this morning. A 4% winner. I just took partial right here. Perfect. It was about here was my partial. So that is my TP1. We are starting to cook. And what happens when we win money in here? We put the money up, get the cash register going. We are making money. Awesome on your gold trade, brother. Just tell me once. I don't need to hear it 30 times. Holy crap. Holy crap. Why did I take that partial? We're pushing. Let's hold on to this one a little bit more. Let's push this take profit up. This thing is going. Let's have some fun today. We got to find an exit here somewhere. Where's that exit going to be? Let's target supply here, right? You see what I'm talking about? 15-minute supply candle right here. Let's target that. Holy smokes. All right, let's set a take profit. Oh, jeez. I don't want to let this go, guys. Let's target who wants to win this morning? Let's target this FVG up here. Screw the supply. Let's see what we could do this morning. We are having a great morning in VIP already. VIP was just an awesome trade. All right, so I took a partial right here. This is our TP1. Awesome stuff. Let's make some money. Let's see if we can get some winners. I want to see everybody smash that like button right now. And then we are going to go to the Wheel of Pat. We got to have some winners this morning. We had a 0 on the first win this morning. I gave you a spin for VIP, even if you're not in it. Let's go right now. Get a spin going on our NQ. Oh, no. Back-to-back zeros. You know, I'm winning a lot today. You guys are losing a lot today. That's absolutely just unfair. That is so unfair. I don't even know who's clapping right now. But it's not right. It's not right. It is not right at all. It is not fair to you beautiful people in the channel. Normally I go, hey, follow me on Instagram if you want to win, but nobody won. But you should still follow me on Instagram at FX Trade with Pat, and you should follow me on Twitter at Trade with Patty. Yeah, lots of L's in the chat. Zane, it's not rigged. We've got over 20 winners this week already. We definitely will be winning more trades. We are looking at our results right now for the day. It is Thursday. We're up $2,000 on stream. This has just been an incredible week so far. Now, I'm telling you, this is not how it's always going to go. We are not going to win every day. Or maybe we are. I am the best. All right. Let's see what we are doing. I was looking at GJ. I was looking at gold. What was I looking at? Gold. What was I looking at? I do not like selling gold. You know I don't like selling gold. But we do have an option here, don't we? We do have an option here, don't we? Let's turn sessions off. This one's confusing me. We have a decent opportunity here. You know, this is a bit of a big zone, so I don't love that. But on this one, we do have our range high, our range low. Why is this one looking weird? Okay, let's get this going. Yeah, people want me to take a sell on gold right now. I don't love selling gold very much, but we are getting a break of our orb right here. So we have our range high. I think this is it. Our range low. Is this what we're looking at here? Yeah, I'm on the 5. No wonder I'm on the 15-minute time frame. Let's get on the 5-minute time frame here. Yeah, so a lot of you probably already in this gold trade. Oh, turn off the pick. Thank you for the reminder. I always forget about that. But a new pick. Smash that like button. Okay, just kidding. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're enjoying this, if you're going to win with me this morning, or hey, if you hit that 4% winner in VIP this morning, smash the damn like button. Oh yeah, that is good water. I'm gonna need to fill that up. I am drinking a lot of water. I have a coffee I might want to warm up too. If you want to see me wired on that caffeine, then I'm cooking. So on this one, we do have a level of supply right here on gold. So what would the potential play be here? The potential play would be a pullback to our range middle for a little gold here, right? Looking at a little gold. Nothing wrong with that. Let's just mark up our range high and our range low. I know a lot of you are excited this morning, and a lot of you got in right here right here on that entry model, I got a DM already telling me that you already won the trade. This is what that would have looked like. Something like this, about a 1-to-1. About that, like that. You had your above the area right here, and then you can see you already would have hit your take profit. Now, this is an interesting way to play the model. This is a very, very interesting way to play the model. But we are waiting. We're waiting to see if this is an opportunity. I was also looking at, I believe, GJ. Was I looking at GJ? I think I was looking at GJ. So here is another one where you probably would have had a very similar play. This one's a tough one though, because you can see you have your range high, your range low. You broke out here, so that's a really difficult entry because you already had this huge push up, and you know you're generally trying to have your stops at least below the range midline on this strategy. So on your 1-to-1 right here, this is kind of what you're looking at here. That's why on this one, we would probably want to have a pullback again. We'd want to have some sort of a pullback, ideally to this area, you know, down here, which is kind of the bottom of the range. But some of these are taking off today, and this is the thing about trading the orb. You know, there's a lot of people that want to trade the exit of the orb right there. That's absolutely fine. That's one of the discretionary entries on this one. Absolutely, look at that. That's an absolute banger. If you get a break out of the orb like this, that is a decent break. It's telling you that you do have good confirmation. Now, on this stream, when the first week we were trading a lot of this sort of exit on the orb, weren't having a ton of success. Ever since we've been trading the pullback to a level of demand or supply or resistance, that confluence, we haven't lost yet. So we've been 100% win rate since we started trading the pullback, and that's what people want to see. People want to have those A+ setups. That's what they want to see, and that's what I want to give them. We are now at 10 o'clock, and let's take a look at what the hell's going on right here. My US 100, my Nasdaq trades, unbelievable right now. This is $3,500 in profit. We go into the results. I've already taken a partial worth $2,095. So, Sasquatch, for beginners, advice for beginners, I think what you want to do is start on a demo, right? A lot of people hate that advice, but I think it's great advice. And I think it's like having simple ideas, simple concepts. Now, what I like to do is have this range breakout strategy, 9:30 a.m. I'm looking at this range right here. Use the Lux Algo orb and targets, okay? And this is going to force you to take trading ideas. So right here, we have the settings for that, 15 minutes, UTC -4. And we're just looking for is a place to get into a trade. So what the orb does is the orb gives us options, right? So you could have entered right here on the orb, right? The candle close outside of the high right here. That gives you a trading opportunity. Or you could trade it the way I trade it, which is you have the breakout and then you're waiting for a pullback. The pullback could be to the top line. The pullback could be to the middle line, the bottom line. Maybe there's a fair value gap. You know, you could see right here on this candle right here, we have a fair value gap. Maybe that's the area you're looking for the pullback in to continue this move. But I don't really like to, you know, enter right at the top. I understand it's a big move right here. There's a lot of markets ripping this morning because of the news, but that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. All right. Okay, somebody get these stupid XA28Ps. These guys are so annoying. Hide user from channel. Don't buy any of these people this stupid crypto comments in here. There's these spammers, they're robots, and they're just constantly in my chat, and they're constantly in the comments of all my videos. What are we looking at right now? We're looking at CJ, right? So we have this move as well on CJ. So this one was a close outside of our range right here. You could see this was our range. We closed outside the range. You can't enter right there. Now you have a little area of resistance, and we're gonna see if we can get a pull back. Where's the pull back? Probably somewhere there, maybe the mid range. You could potentially target the top here. You know, maybe we target the top. This is all something discretionary. If you're watching me trade, you'll understand there's a lot of discretion. In my short YouTube videos, my long YouTube videos, they're 10, 15, 20 minutes. You'll notice in those videos that you can only show so much discretion. But in something like this, you're watching me trade live. You understand, okay, Pat's looking at this, Pat's looking at that, Pat's looking at his trades absolutely ripped to take profit. And yeah, it's been just an awesome morning. So someone's asking me to explain this trade. Let's go ahead and take a look at this trading position right here. So the main thing I was looking at on this trade was this level down here. So you could see right here, this was the London session low, right? If I put the sessions on, this right here was the London session low, an obvious level of support. You could see what happened is price came below that level right there. This is a very obvious liquidity grab. When liquidity gets taken out of the market, you often get an aggressive push upwards. We also had kind of the market slowly coming up right here, and then we had this huge retrace, just a massive retrace with a trend line, and the trend line was pretty good here. You could see we're getting a lot of touches along this trend line. We had a touch here, a touch here, a touch here, and you know, I could even tighten that and probably get another touch here. So absolutely fine, good trend line. We had the break of the trend line after liquidity was taken, and we had a green candle close. This is where discretion is involved. I wanted to see a couple of green candles here and a big engulfing candle, which is exactly what we got right here. It engulfed the last candle and it is shooting up. So I entered on here. It was kind of a perfect entry. I don't always have perfect entries at all. Please ignore this stupid XA28P stuff. I'm going to try and hide as many of these as possible. Don't buy any of these dumb crypto scams in the comments. Be very careful. Make sure that if you're a fan of mine or a fan of the channel, that you only go to the links in the video description, okay? That's links to my brokers, links to my products. And I'm never going to message you either in the comments section. I'm not going to message you on WhatsApp. I'm not going to message you on Telegram. So please don't get scammed, okay? There's just way too many scams going on right now. How's the hair looking today? JVS wants those orb settings. Auto moderation. I'll take a look at that. Zero. Thanks, brother. Thanks for the recommendation. Here are the orb settings for those looking for my orb settings. I always say this, the main thing is we have the 50-minute time frame. We have UTC -4, 9:30 to 9:45. Now, a lot of people are saying EU. Let's take a look at EU. We are looking for trading opportunities. Now, I already had a huge win on EU this morning. This is an interesting setup here. So you could see price coming down a little bit right here, and we are pulling back. Now, we also have a bit of a gap right here between this candle and this candle, which tells us there was an explosive move here, which means this could be a potential entry point, but I'm not sure. This is a huge candle right here. This candle's pushing pretty aggressively as well. We're gonna have to watch this one slowly. We're only taking A+ setups. I have an undefeated week right now, so I have to be very careful with what I'm doing, okay? Yes, Kaba, I'm talking about Euro US dollar right now. Thank you for all the comments. This is something we are looking at, but we have to take our time. We've been perfect. We've been so perfect. Had an incredible EU trade this morning already. I showed you over here, this VIP trade right here. Absolutely insane. It looked better on the 1 minute time frame, but basically entered perfectly on the way up, smash a take profit, and it was a risk reward ratio of 1-to-4. So we're doing really good on Euro USD. We are taking a look at a potential opportunity right here. I know some of you are probably already in this trade, something like this. And if you are, that's decent. Maybe you want to give it a little bit more breathing room, something like that. But I am being cautious this morning. I'm not jumping in just yet. I am looking for a perfect trade setup. I am looking at gold. Don't love EU though, to be honest. I don't love EU. Obviously, you're welcome to do what you want. For me, this is not an A+, and I just want A+. Someone's asking for USD Swiss franc. This is a decent one as well. Let's take a look at the chart. Respecting the EMA here. Little liquidity below the EMA here. And we have been pushing up. Now we do have a level of demand right here. A strong level of demand, which price could return to. But this is a decent setup as well. Vapul, what do you think about USD Swiss franc? Now, if you don't know Vapul, he is one of my top analysts, and he's with us all stream long. We basically talk about the trading positions together, and we operate as a team. So this one is looking decent. I like it. Vapul likes it. But I don't really have the overlap that I like. So I guess you could say this candle right here could be your demand candle. You do have a little bit of a fair value gap right here. We are getting a little bit of a reaction, but we don't have the amount of confluences that I like, right? So this is a B setup, I'm looking for an A+. I do like the look though, you know, just kind of this sort of thing is just, it's just kind of nice, you know. It's just like, seems like you get this kind of feeling in your gut that it's potentially going in that direction when it looks like this, you know, bing, 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 just basic market structure. But I'm not willing to take this one. Want A+. A lot of people talking about gold. We are looking at gold. Now, gold, we are waiting on that retracement. The only thing is I don't like selling gold. You know that I don't like selling gold. I hate selling gold. Flames, we're looking at a range breakout setup with a pullback. So that is kind of the setup we're looking at, but we also have common sense confluences, market direction, supply and demand, support and resistance. This is why you have to learn more than one trading strategy, and why I show you in my videos so many different strategies, because on any given day, on any given trade, I can be using 3 strategies at once, 4 strategies at once if we're talking about confluences, okay? I am sending some brain cells over to you right now. All right, those are for you. B Weave, shout out to you. Yeah, London Open Gold is bearish. The orb breakout is also bearish. This is a trading opportunity that I'm looking. Yes, Fintura is my brokerage. I am happy with the Fintura brokerage. This is where I do all my trading. The link to this broker is in the description, and we're using MetaTrader 4. That is my platform of choice and has been for 10 plus years. So this is something we're looking at on gold right now. It's a pullback to our level of supply. We're not going to enter right on that supply. We're going to see what kind of reaction we get. That's exactly what we did yesterday, and we won very well. You know, we want to see some wicks, some sort of a wick reaction right here. Obviously today, I don't know if there's any A+ setup. So We're probably going to have to take an A setup today. And why I'm saying that is because of the news. We've got a lot of news today. You could see at 9:45 there was a bunch of news. So the market is going to be moving a little bit strangely today. Okay, it's not going to be perfect. That's absolutely fine. So let's go ahead and continue to take a look at our charts. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Very, very nice. No, Hanko Trade is still around, Megan. Some people are still using Hanko Trade. I like Hanko Trade still. They're just not on MetaTrader. So there was a lot of brokers that lost their MetaTrader license. Some of them got it back. But I just always go where MetaTrader takes me. Someone wants me to take a look at EU. Well, let's take a look at our NQ trade first. Getting a little bit of a pullback right here. But we are going to be holding this trade for a while. Hopefully for the majority of the stream. Sebastian, I'm trying to teach you, brother. I'm trying to teach you. I am thirsty this morning. Oh. So, someone said, take a look at EU. Yeah, Andreas, I'm trying to show you throughout the stream exactly what I'm thinking about. Oh, 1,000 views. That's awesome, Chief. That's absolutely awesome. So, EU. What were we thinking on EU? We had the close below. Yeah, we had the close below. So, a lot of people did get in on this trade. Right, we had this gap I was kind of talking about right here, like a fair value gap. But what is this range? This is a tight range, isn't it? Yeah, that's 10 pips. That's not bad. That's not a terrible range. So, yeah, this one we could have had. This one we definitely could have had this morning. I'm sure a bunch of you are already in this position right there. Take a look. You would have won this trade already. And we'd be pushing down right here. So congratulations if you decided to take this trade. I felt like this was more of a B setup this morning. I didn't see this as an A+. I didn't feel like we had a ton of confluences here. But for those who decided to take this trade, congratulations. We did talk about it. We had, let's say, our range high, our range low. We broke out of the range low right there, telling us we have some downward momentum. Then we were waiting for a pullback to where our midline. We love our midline. That's where we would have entered the trading position. So right about there, would have went against us a little bit, not close to our stop loss though. And then pushing all the way to take profit down here. Would have been out of this trade at a 1-to-1 though. A take profit, your partial would have been somewhere around here, middle of the range, right? Bottom of the range, I mean. That could have been your take profit 1. And that is a nice looking position. And then you're at break even and you're chilling. So really, really nice looking trade. I guess we should have took that one. But we are looking. You asked the question once, Swiss Stack. I'm right here. Why do I like MT4? MT4 is where my trading robots are. It's where I've been trading basically my whole life. So I just prefer MetaTrader 4. And I'm sure you will too. So this was a nice EU trade. Yeah, 5-minute chart on pretty much everything for my entries primes. What are we looking? Do we have any setups? Do we have any setups? Now this is one that I have been looking at right here. This would have been a nice little entry right here. This would have been a nice little entry right there, right? Closed candle outside the range. It does look like the closed candle outside the range is giving us a lot of good breakouts this week, you know, especially when there's news. It's like we almost have to react differently. When there's news, there seems to be more continuation, you understand? We get the close and we get this continuation. I like the close and the pullback enter, which is kind of what I was showing you on EU. This is what I was showing you right here. All right, we had the close right here, then we had the pullback, we enter and we come down and we smash or take profit. So there's always opportunities. Div wants me to take a sell in gold. Well, we are looking at gold right now, and we are waiting for a pullback to our zone. It feels like this would be our A+ entry today. Well, again, I don't know if it's an A+, but this would be an A entry right here. I guess this would be an A entry right here. Oh, someone's talking about Bitcoin. Hey, Karan, I'm using a range breakout strategy. It's my version of it, so I will be doing this video on this strategy is coming out probably this Saturday. So make sure that you set your calendar this Saturday for my next long form video where I explain all of this in very, very much detail. That's going to be awesome. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. People keep asking about Bitcoin. How's Bitcoin doing this morning? Bitcoin is, holy crap. Is that $110,000? Did we really hit $111,000 on Bitcoin? Yeah. I'm not going to talk about how much Bitcoin I have, but if I had a lot, I'd be happy right now. I'd be very, very happy right now. Wow. So on the Bitcoin right now, if you were trading orb, we had candle close right there. Wait for retracement to middle line. Happens to coincide with a little bit of a supply. That could be your entry. But would I take that trade? No. C trade, D trade. I'm bullish. Bitcoin's going crazy right now. How the hell am I supposed to sell it? I can't sell it right now. Let's go take a look at gold. Gold is pushing up. What else do we got? This is our best opportunity so far. Now, I hate selling gold, but it would be a significant pullback. Someone wants those orb settings. Obviously, we have to get a trade this morning. And yeah, people really want me to take a sell in gold. Yes, Divi, I hear you, brother. You've been saying this all day. I'm not going to mute you, but relax. We are waiting for the pullback on gold. We're patient. You seem like a very impatient trader, Divyanshu. You're being impatient. We win because we are patient. We wait. Now, you can see right here with the time period, 15 minutes UTC -4, 9:30 to 9:45. That is the New York Stock Exchange Open. That is the opening range. This is a strategy that is time tested and true. Thanks, Diogo. I love you very much. GU, buy if we hit the middle lane. I like that, middle lane. Who's in the middle lane? Oh, this is interesting. We had this candle. We had a freaking huge candle fill right here. So, how do we feel about GU? So we may be we're already approaching an hour into this stream, and we don't have our in-stream trade yet, which is very important to me that I get you a trade in stream. So we may have to take a B trade today, a B setup. So I may take that trade, you may not take that trade, but we have to get a trade. If we're in the stream, we have to trade, right? I'm not going to sit here and do nothing. Divi is in profit $10,000. Brother, you don't have to type it 3 times. Once is enough. I got your back. Now, why doesn't everybody smash the like button for me right now? This is going to help us get a trade, right? We want to get a trade. So let's hit that like button. Let's see if we could find a trading opportunity. Absolutely, baby. Absolutely. Let's see what we can get going in this trading room today. So this is an area that we are looking at. You can see we do have an area of resistance recently marked up at the top. This is a GU trading position. Our support levels down here. We have a level of demand all the way down here. Price could suck to this area. So if we are to scalp this from our midline right here, that could be risky. I think maybe we would probably be looking for an entry on our lower line here, the bottom of the range. You know, price will frequently use the bottom of the range as a level of support. So that is something we could be looking at on GU. Now, this isn't a fantastic position. Again, I'm going to tell you that this is a B trade, but it's something we are going to look at. Do we get a pullback to the bottom of the range on GU? Somebody shouted out, I want to say shout out to someone who said GU. So thank you for telling me to look at GU. I like it when we get people tell us what's going on. You know, I like it when the chat is saying, hey Pat, take a look at this range breakout setup. US 30, let's take a little look. Oh, we're getting the pullback on gold, Stephen? Yeah, we're waiting for even much more here. So I don't know if this one is going to last to the stream. You know, it could take another 45 minutes to get here. I don't know if I'm still going to be on stream, but if you guys want me to be on stream, I might be on stream. Yeah, I prefer majors because of the spread. USD CHF didn't come to our entry level, right? I had this kind of marked up right here as a zone we could have entered from. Maybe you entered earlier. If you entered right here, you would have won this trade already. Congratulations if you took it. Obviously, when I'm walking you through these charts, I'm giving you a lot of ideas, a lot of trading ideas. Maybe you're taking them, maybe you're not, okay? EJ is looking for me. EJ is looking for me right now. Thank you. Okay, so EJ, what do we have here? We would have a level of demand, guys. You know this, right? Big push up out of this area, off of this candle. It's only 2 candles, but the fair value gap on this candle right here is quite significant, right? Quite significant. That's a big FVG. So that is nice. That tells us that we had a lot of buyers here. There may be a lot of orders still left in this demand. So if price were to come to this demand level on EJ, that could be an entry. That could be an entrance, right? And this is what I've been doing all stream. I've been saying, okay, let's take a look at EU. What do we have on EU? Oh, on EU, we're actually getting a pullback on EU, right? But again, this is not. This one I told you was not an A plus, but it is an idea. It is an idea. We have midline right there, entry. Maybe if you were trying to play this safe, maybe you would be waiting for the range high. Why? Because price frequently comes and tests the top and the bottom of the range as support and resistance. Absolutely fine. Where was I looking for a trade? I forgot. Was it GU? I think this is the area we were looking at a trade, right? This is an area we're looking at. Someone's saying US 30. Let me take a look at US 30. US 30 is coming right now potentially to the bottom of a range right there. How do people feel about that? U30. Let's ask my favorite analyst for pool. What do you think about a U30 entrance? So we have a area of support right here. You can see price came up, retested this support area a couple of times, then shot up. Now price is coming down potentially to test this area of support. Is this a trade that we want to enter? Potentially. We do have an area of demand down here. Price could suck to that level, so it could break through this level and knock us out of the trade, but this is an interesting level. The only problem is we have higher time frame resistance right here. So this zone that is in blue, you could see this zone in blue, this is kind of a resistance. So on a trade like this, again, sorry, B, not an A setup, not an A plus setup. It is possible on this one though, like you could get kind of a something quick. So you would do something like this. Yeah, don't love it. You know, you put it on your chart, sometimes you say, do I love it? Do I like it? Do I love it? Don't love it. But it's possible. You know, you could probably get a quick partial halfway through the zone here, let the rest run, and then maybe you come back to the top of resistance right here and you actually get something spicy. So potential here, US 30, absolute potential. Gold is incoming. People are talking about gold right now. Yeah, we are still pulling back slowly towards our level of supply. Now, we've had a lot of success with this strategy this week with our A+ setups. This, again, is not an A+ setup. This is probably a B+, because I like to buy on gold. I hate selling on gold. I just seem to win more when I'm buying on gold. How are we looking today? So we had the US 30 we were looking at as a potential opportunity. Bottom of the range test. Although we seem to be getting a push up right now. And then we were looking at GU for a potential opportunity. And GU has not come back to our level either. Looking at, I guess, some sort of support level right here. Getting a reaction to off the range high, off our range high. So that's fine. Let's take a look at UJ. Someone is saying take a look at UJ. This is okay. Yeah, this is nice. I could take UJ. We got to take something soon. I'm not going to sit on stream all day and do nothing. Speaking of which, how is our stream doing? How is our stream doing? How many people we got in here? Really got to figure out how to do that. Okay. What are we doing? What are we looking at? Let's just get some claps in here. I don't know why, but let's just get them in here. All right, I got to fill my water bottle. Someone's saying something about NQ. Let's just take a look at NQ. Pulling back to my take profit 1 level at about $2,500. Still holding on to that. Over 1,000 people in here. I love that we got so many damn people here on a Thursday. Makes me want to do this every single day. I'm going to get a little water. We're still looking for a trade opportunity. I'm watching the chat. If you have any ideas, let me know, because I am looking to get into some trades here. I've made so much damn money today. Look at, again, do I show you the US? I have showed you this a bunch of times. Okay, this EU trade that I took this morning was an absolute banger. This was a VIP trade. I hit a 1 to 4 on this trade. Absolutely massive trade. So I have made a bunch of money today already, and I'm looking to make more. I am looking to make more. You can see here, this was our UJ trade from yesterday. Smashed our take profit there. Sorry, our Nasdaq trade from yesterday, and then this is our Nasdaq trade from today. It kind of seems like, you know, prices coming down, and then during our session it comes up, and then price kind of comes down, and during our session it comes up. You know, you got to look for these little patterns, little patterns. What are we seeing in the market on a daily basis? Trading every day at 9:30. Alberto, do you need a break of structure? You don't need a break of structure. It's not a requirement, but it does help. So on this one, we definitely had the break of structure. You could, I would say this right here was our break of structure. I guess you could go back here, break of structure, but it's a big move, breaking previous highs. That is helpful when you're trading. So let me just fill up my water bottle and let's get into another trade. I'm ready to trade. Who's ready to trade? Who wants to see me open a trade? I want to open a trade. We're an hour into this damn stream. We need a live trade. Do we have a live trade? Do we have a live? No, we don't have a live trade. I love your stuff too, Sasha. Gold buy. What are we looking at? Gold, we are, you know, some people are buying. I know some people are trying to buy because they think, Pat, it's going to come suck into that supply zone. I want to buy. So this is one we've been watching for a while now, trying to see if we could get price come back into our level of supply. We have a lot of sellers in this area right here. We've got some selling orders, I believe, stuck in here. So if we get into a trade fast, we'll be able to make a little money. Maban, yeah. Again, it's not A plus setup, but this is interesting. This is interesting. You know, I'm really happy that we have everyone in here. Just this many people coming here on a daily basis. It makes me incredibly happy. I hope that this is like a place that you could chill while you trade. It's not, you know, it just kind of helps you think, all right, I'm looking at this chart, I'm looking at that chart. You could take some ideas from me. You could tell me I'm wrong. You could tell me I'm right. I don't really care. I'm just happy that you're here, that we're a community, and that we're making some plays. Well, Hayden, you're my favorite part of the day, brother. US 100 buy right now. Yeah, it's possible. It's not terrible. See, that is a decent buy too, because you see we had the close right here above our orb. All right. Then we had this huge push up. Then we came back and we're testing this range high, right? And the range high can be used as a level of support right there. And you can see we are getting a reaction. So it's an all right buy. It is an all right buy. Again, it's not an A plus buy, but we are getting a good reaction off of that. So whoever just said, hey, Pat, should I buy right now? He probably did buy right now, and he's probably winning his trade. So congratulations to you. We have a short trade that is perfect according to my boy Steven. So Steven, let's take a look at the short trade on GU. Yeah, because we're in supply right now. That is supply, that is heavy resistance, that is the top of our zone. Yeah, that's not a bad setup. See, this is not an orb setup. It's not an orb setup. I'd like to see something else on this. Let's take a look also at US 30. This is another trade that I'm looking at right here. Okay, I think I'm going to take this trade on U30 when we get to our range low right here. How do you guys feel about that? You guys want to see that? Do you want to see that? Tell me, do you want to see that? We have to take a trade here. We have to take a trade. It does look like we just kind of wicked into this level here and shot up a little bit. But I think I'm going to wait for price to come to my range low. I'm going to set up a limit right here. And we're going to see if we could get a trade today. This is a B trade. So that means be careful. You don't have to take this one, but I'm going to take this one because we're an hour into this stream, and I always tell you I have to take a trade in every stream. We've got a pullback right here. That's what we like to see. Where's Daddy's Fibonacci from the bottom of the move to the top of the move? Well, that's wrong. Where's my, there you go. There we go. Okay, close that. Take a look at the Fibonacci. Bottom of this move to the top of this move right here. We are absolutely below that 50% mark already, and we are coming to our 100% retracement. That is where we're taking the trade. So it will be a huge pullback. That doesn't mean it's going to work, but it is a huge pullback. So I feel like we could get an entry right there, and that would be just a week of undefeated streams. So I do have my limit order set up right here. And this is what I'm waiting for right now. Obviously, my stop loss, my take profit, I will adjust throughout this trade right here. We have a decent opportunity to win a trade here. Probably something like this. Probably just aim for a 1-to-1 to start, and then I'll probably take risk off maybe at 78% right here. We could also use the extension. Let me just pull up the extension, and sometimes I will use the extension, although really I'm not sure what my measurement of the extension would be. I guess maybe just of my stop loss. If I measured my stop loss right there, then you could see maybe we would pull some take profit at our 0.5. We are about to get into this trade. Let me go get my water. Let's see what we can make some money today. Hopefully we get a reaction off of this level as I enter this position in a second. Alrighty, how are we doing? We're not in it yet. We're getting the reaction we wanted, but we're not in it yet. This is gonna piss me off if I didn't trigger and we shoot up to take profit. I swear, I get so annoyed when it doesn't wick into my level and goes up. Patricia's into this trade. All right, Patricia, if you're into this trade already, consider taking a take profit 1 at the 78% mark, and then do a break even, let the rest run. You know, just play it safe here. This is a B setup. I've only been doing the live streams for 2 weeks. How long will I be doing it? Well, we keep getting 1,000 people in here, and if we get 1,000 people in here, I'm going to be doing a lot of these. Absolutely. I still haven't triggered into this trade. I'm not sure why I'm not triggering into this trade. I guess it's a spread issue right now, but it should have been triggered. I don't know what's going on. I know some of you are already in this trade, and some of you are already looking at some profits. My orb video tomorrow will be out on Saturday. Sasha, that's fine that you're gonna try and fade me on this trading position. Absolutely fine. I hope that you win. I don't need the money. I've got enough already. What other setup were we looking at? This one's taking some time, isn't it? Gold is still coming up. I remember Divion was going, Pat, short gold, short gold. Divion, you should have took profit here. Why didn't you take profit there? You're too busy chatting in the chat. Too busy chatting in the chat. Look, you had clear resistance. You could have took profit there. You didn't. You kept saying, Pat, sell gold, sell gold, sell gold. Where's Divion now? Telling me to sell gold. We're looking to sell gold right here, potentially. We're also potentially looking into US 30 still right here. It's just sitting in our level. It is slowing down. We wicked right there. It did not get me into this trade. How are we doing? Yeah, see, Divion right there. Sell gold. He loves sell gold. He loves sell gold. That's his thing. All right, for some reason we didn't get into the trade here. But we did get into the trade here, and we are getting a reaction immediately. That is how we do things. We're into the trade, so smash that like button. Let's give this thing a clap, and let's see if we could push all the way up. Push all the way up. Come on, baby. This is how we do on the live stream, yeah. This is how we do on the live stream, yeah. We start a trade, it hits my zone, it goes up immediately. Let's get ready for the partial at 78. Let's get ready for the partial. What is going on? What is going on right now? What the hell is going on right now? Don't want to get too excited, but we do love winning trades, and we're going for an undefeated week. Let's get ready to partial here, folks. I'm taking my partial right now. I'm taking my partial right now. I am on partial. I am already take profit 1, and we are pushing up, and we are now break even on this trading position. This is how we do it. Now we're going to pull up our take profit, and I think we're going to target the 50% level right here for take profit 2. Baby, it is just good to be me. It's been a really good week. We have made so much damn money. We had a huge 4% winner in VIP today. Make sure you're joining VIP. The link to that is in the description. We are winning all our damn trades on the stream. We look good. We look real good. Smash the like button. Let's continue to see if this trade pushes up. It got a reaction perfectly off of our zone. We've been waiting all day for this trade. We entered the trade. I told you it was a B trade, but we won it. Made a little money. We're now break even. Who knows if this is going to work, but it already has. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel of Pat. Who's going to win? W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Smash the like button. We have money on the screen. We have money in the chat. We got the cash register playing the cash register sound. And let us go ahead and spin the wheel of Pat. How many winners? We have to have a winner today. We've been hitting those zeros. We got 3 winners here, folks. We have 3 winners. Do I see W's in the damn chat? I do. Deanne S is our first winner. Sand ASMR. I'd like to hear some of that ASMR sand. What are you just putting sand on the mic? Sand on the mic, folks. Sand on the mic. What the hell's Pat even talking about? I don't know, but I'm winning trades. We keep winning trades on stream. These are our 3 winners. Right there, those are your 3 winners. Right there are your 3 winners. Let's go ahead and take a look at our results. Give it a refresh. How are we looking today? We're at $2,500 today on stream. We still have $3,000 in open trades on stream. This is the trade we just took. Price pushed up, smashed our take profit at the 78% mark. It was a perfect entry. Am I always going to get perfect entries? Well, apparently so. Now, does look like we may go break even on this trade. If we go break even on this trade, who wants me to take it again? I don't know if I will. We're wicking pretty hard here. We're wicking pretty hard. Let's see if we could get this candle to fill. Please don't take me out of this trade. I want to win more money. I want to win more money. So we're looking pretty good right here. I don't know. We might get screwed on this one, but we're in our zone right here. This was our level of support. We felt really good about this level of support. It was at the bottom of our range. We got a really nice reaction out of that. It was a quick scalp. We won money in about a minute and a half. I don't know. You know, Pat definitely lasts longer than a minute and a half. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm trading, a minute and a half is absolutely fine. All right, let's flip bullish again, and let's see if we could get up to our second take profit level. I'd love to get a second take profit level on stream. Now, if anyone wants to understand this trading strategy, my trading strategy, watch my long form videos. And this long form video on this trading strategy will be out on Saturday. Here we go again. Let's get this damn thing going. If we hit here, we're going wheel of Pat. We've got our take profit already set. Will we fill this fair value gap? Will we fill the gap? You know, Pat fills that gap, and he's not too fast. Okay, chill out. This is a family program. Okay, this is a family program. Sitting at about 3,000 here. Shout out to Coach L. Someone wants me to take a look at a short trade on GU, but I'm just watching the hell out of this trade, man. I don't want to take my eyes off of this trade. If I stop looking at this trade, it's going to lose. You guys know that about trading, right? If you stop looking at the trade, it's going to lose. So I'm looking at you. Like the video. If you like the video, you know what happens. We win the trade. And then you get to hear the clapping noise. And everyone is just here to hear the clapping sound effect and to see a cat hit the like button. My daughter loves that. She comes in, she goes, cat. That's exactly what she sounds like. Lisa, do not walk away. And don't walk away from me, baby. People are yelling at me. They want me to look at different charts. They really want me to look at different charts. Someone wants the orb settings. I'll give you the orb settings right now. But I'm watching this chart. I'm watching this chart. People don't want me to watch this chart. They want me to go look at gold. Pat, go look at gold. Go look at GU. Just telling me what to do. Oh, shout out to you, Shaban Academy. The Arabic channel. Yes, Pat has an Arabic channel. Do you have Arabic people in your life? People that speak Arabic? Tell them. Do you want to learn trading? Go to @TradeWithPat Arabic for the Arabic channel. Okay, now the trade is going against me. And this is when we go, let's go look at gold then. All right, gold is coming to our level slowly but surely. The entry point was this level of supply. Do we want to take the trade? Do we want to take the trade? What do we think, guys? Do we want to take the trade? Do we want to take this trade? Do we want to take this trade? I am thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I've been waiting to take this trade all day. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what type of reaction we get in our level right here. I do like me also the middle zone. Something about the overlap of a supply with the middle of our range has worked very, very well for us in this room. GU, people are talking GU as well. GU is coming back down. We've had a level of resistance at the top of the range. This has been an entry point that's been working pretty well today. Now, as for gold, we aren't getting a slow in momentum, okay? So what you want to see is some of this. See this red candle in here? You want to see that, like, there's some sellers around. You know what I mean? You got to see some sellers. Right now, it's all buyers, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green candles in a row. You want to see maybe 1 or 2 red candles in here. So we would want to wait for a bit of reaction here before we go down, win our trade. We have a red candle right here, which is a good sign, right? We want to see 1 or 2. This is discretion, you know, and I try to explain this stuff in my videos, but it's not that easy. Chantilal. So you took this US 30 trade with me, and I hope did you hit your first take profit? Did you take a partial? Did you take your partial? Chantil, I'm talking to you. You've commented 40 times the same thing. You did take your take profit at 78.6. That is where I also took a take profit. Holy moly, let's push this damn thing. How do we get trades to go up? We hit the like button. That's when trades go up. We subscribe to the channel. That's when trades hit take profit. That's when trades come all the way to 50% and we hit our take profits. So, Art Fun, relax. Don't need that many messages. You're scaring me. Cat, cat, cat. Coach knows. Cat. It's all about the cat. We've had a great day today. We've had a great week. But you know, you can't leave the stream now because there will be more trading opportunities. And this is it for the day. This is it for the week. Tomorrow is Friday, which means I'm going to have to spend all day filming a long video, probably talking about this trade, among others. I'll probably be talking about Orb again. So we're doing our range breakout strategy video is going to come out, I think, on this Saturday. And then I'm going to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday again next week. Maybe Thursday if we're winning a lot. And then I'm going to have another range breakout strategy video. So this is the strategy we're trading a lot on stream. A lot of beginning traders have come into the stream and they're just messaging me that they love this strategy. They love this approach. They're doing really, really well every day, trading about an hour, hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. Right now, the stream is approaching about an hour and a half. We did already take a take profit on this trade, right? I should write that on the chart, you know, because if someone new comes in, they go, why is he looking at this chart? He didn't even win. I won this trade, or sorry, that was our TP1. We hit that. We are at break even right here. So we are break even on this trade as well. I just leave a little red right there because if I pull it all the way up, I can't pull it down again. And I like to pull it down to show people what the original stop loss was. The original stop loss was about here, right there. So we pulled out at about 0.5, something like that. Very, very nice. And we are just continuing to watch this trade ride up. you want the, do you guys like the big candles? You want me to put that on your screen like this? Does this make it more exciting? I've seen some other streamers, they just make the biggest candles ever. They go, look at this, look, I'm gonna win this trade. Relax, okay? You know, there's got to be some sort of analysis here. Oh, people talk about me in Nigeria. That's awesome, Ty. I love my Nigerians. One of my best friends in college was a Shun. He was Nigerian. I just have random hip-hop instrumentals in the background, and that is the music for the stream. Love hip-hop, big hip-hop guy. In high school, I was actually a rapper. You wouldn't believe it. I would actually freestyle rap. So one of these days, you will hear me freestyle rap. I don't do any funding re-instro beats. Oh, gosh. Much love to you in India. We are still in this trade. You want me to rap right now? I don't think so. You're going to have to watch this stream many more times to hear a freestyle. Many, many more times. Love to India. Lots of Indian love here. This trade seems to be flipping against us. We may actually hit break even here. I'm hoping that we don't. I'm hoping that we continue pushing up. But that's why I felt like a quick TP was important here. You can see we are rejecting on these big wicks right here. We just can't seem to get a close above our TP1 level. And that's it. We are out of this position. You could see it kind of sucks. We didn't actually hit here, but spread got me right there. And I'm out of this position at break even. It was another win on stream. Too bad we just can't seem to get our take profit too, but that's why I said this was a B setup and not an A plus setup. Absolutely fine. Another win. We are looking over at gold for a potential trade, and we are getting a reaction already despite not actually entering our level of supply. But this is an interesting trading position. I told you that I wanted to see red candles, and we did get red candles, so this is a real consideration. Someone is asking about CHF JPY. I don't even have that up. Let's go to CHF JPY for a potential short opportunity. I guess you're talking about because you had the range breakout there, you would have had to have taken that short already. We do have a little bit of resistance. You could see we wicked off of this level right here, and we may be getting a reaction there. So I would be a bit cautious on this one. At first, let's just take a look and see what's been happening today on this chart for you, because I love you. I love all of the people in here. This is our top of our zone. This down here is the bottom of our zone. So there's actually not that much space for you to go to the bottom of the zone. You would want to see a retracement, maybe to this level right here, bit of an inverse fair value gap. Okay, inverse, right? This fair value gap on this side. So basically you would want to see the price retrace here. This puts you at least halfway into the zone, right? Because our top of the zone, bottom of the zone in terms of the range that we are creating. Very, very nice. The strategy that built my fortune, just all strategies, Eric, all strategies. If you watch me trade, this is all about discretion, right? So I'm always looking at different aspects. Right here, I'm looking at an inverse fair value gap. Somewhere else, I'll be looking at just a hard level of resistance. I'll be looking at a level of supply right here. And I'm just mapping these confluences and using my gut, using my discretion. Someone wants to see the cat. Meow, right? Meow. There's the cat. What else do you guys want to look at? Should we take another look at gold? This is what we've kind of been waiting for a big portion of the day, but we are getting to an hour and a half. And how long am I really going to stream here? How many people do we have in here today? How many people are watching, folks? We got 1,000 people, or are we down to 800? If we're at 800, I'm out of here. No, I'm kidding. Someone wants me to take a look at Nasdaq. 1,100 people. Damn, we are really having a great day in here today. Okay, Nasdaq has pulled back. Now this is a decent opportunity. This is a decent opportunity. Now I'm already in this trade. I pulled to take profit here originally. I entered here on this liquidity. So we do have a nice little pullback happening right now to our range midline. Possibly getting a reaction already. You could see that candle is flipping, so it's very, very possible you already entered this trade without me and you already won it. I don't think I'm gonna double down here, right? I'm already in profit, so what the hell do I care? I should consider maybe changing my take profit level though. Pulling my take profit level to something like this here, just to make sure that I actually get it on stream. That way we can get you know, a take profit too, and then we could take the cat off and we could put this on and we could make the cash register noise. Those are all things that we're trying to do on the stream today, looking for trading opportunities. And so hey, if you were the guy who said, hey Pat, I got into this trade right here, you're looking pretty good right now, you know. So shout out to whoever was just telling me they got into this trade at the midline, because if you were just scalping it like we do, let's take a look. SL below range, 1-to-1. Whoever told me they were going to do this, you just won this trade. So congratulations to you on Nasdaq. Congratulations to everyone who won that trade with me today. Right? We won a nice trade today, and because of that win, I want you to give me a follow on Instagram. Make sure that when I post something that you like it, that you comment. I want to build the community not only in streams but on Instagram, and I want to build it on Twitter as well. So follow me at FX Trade with Pat on Instagram. Follow me at Trade with Patty on Twitter. Okay, and we are watching this trade right now. Kaba wants me to take a look at EJ. Let's take a look over at EJ. Okay, look, EJ came through our zone. So, good thing we didn't take that trade. Probably would have lost that, but why wouldn't we take this trade? Well, we wouldn't take this trade because look, these huge red candles. I'm not going to enter on a falling dagger. Don't love a falling dagger, right? Who wants a falling dagger? Nobody. But we do seem to be getting a bit of a reaction off of a support level down here, wicked into this level right here, and we're starting to push up. You know, it's very possible, hey, if you get a close candle right here within the range, well, you're pushing up really hard. So hey, whoever told me they really like this trade, again, good for you. Good for you. You already won it. If you were playing off of that support level, geez, you are absolutely cooking on this trading position. So we've got some really good people in the chat. We have some traders that know what they're doing, and we have a lot of people asking me to take a look over at gold. So let's take a look at gold. Yeah, so on gold, we've been waiting for price to come back to our level of supply for a while for a potential entry. This is something that I will be watching. I will be watching all day. So how are we doing today? Do we have another trade in us? I'm not sure if we have another trade in us. I would like to do another trade. I am not seeing a setup. Whoever took this trade, look at you. You're still winning. Congratulations on playing the midline of the orb. That is something we've been doing a ton this week. We've been winning all our trades on that. Kaba wants one more trade. I want one more trade too. Let's ask Vapul, what do we got? Vapul, what are you seeing in the markets right now? My sexy assistant, Vapul. Gonna take a look at the charts for us and see if there's anything that he likes. Gold is the one that Vapul likes. Gold is the one that my chat likes. Gold is the one that I like. But how many candles is it going to take? We're right here right now. It's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. What do we got? 20 minutes to wait? Do you really want me to wait 20 minutes? I could go to the gym, I could have lunch, I could have a coffee. Yeah, if you want to learn about Forex Fury, that is a fantastic robot. It's an automated trading system. It's a system that I've been using for over 10 years. So if you want to trade with a robot, then Forex Fury is awesome. The way that I've programmed Forex Fury to work is to be a range trader. So let's say you have Forex Fury, you go, all right, price is in a range, right? Price is in here like this. Then Forex Fury, when price is in a range and it's in the range, what I think it's over 70% of the time, 70% of the time price trades in a range, okay? Only 30% or 20%, I think one of those two numbers, the price is actually trending. So if you're using Forex Fury, you're gonna win 70% of the time. That is our goal, because it's always going to win when the market is ranging, because we are scalping. So, you know, market goes up, we win, down, win, up, win. Forex Fury, awesome robot. Link to that is in the description if you want to join Forex Fury. If not, just get some of my free trades. I'm taking a look at trades right now, trying to get you opportunities. Right now, we are looking at UJ as a potential pullback. We seem to get a reaction off the top of our range right here, and we are pushing up, but I would be looking for price to come to my level of demand, you know, a little bit more of a pullback, and that's where I would enter on UJ. Let's take a look and see what that would look like on the chart. Let's take a look and see what that would look like on the chart. Something like this. Something like this. Yeah, we've got a wick down here. Okay, so below this level right there, take profit like that. You like when I use the extension? Some people say, Pat, use the extension, put that on your stop loss, and something like that. You could get a nice little TP1 here, nice little TP2 here, or a TP2 here, or a TP2 all the way up here, which would be absolutely fantastic at the top. So this is a potential setup right here. Probably leave this on the chart just so we could take a look at this in a few minutes and see if we have a trade opportunity. If we go to US 100, we are pushing up. We had one of our awesome chatters tell us that he entered at the midline here, and oopsies. Sorry, he entered at the midline right here, and he's still in profit. So shout out to that nice NQ trade for you. Hope you took your take profit one, and I hope you're letting this thing ride. We are looking at gold right now. Might have missed the entry on this one. Looks like we had a bit of a gap fill right here. See, we had a fair value gap right there. Big fair value gap, got filled up. Took a little bit of liquidity above that, and we're pushing back down. I know our boy Divian is telling us, sell gold, all chart, sell gold. And he's back into profit. So Divian, I hope you take some partials here, okay? Take some partials. You're approaching another level of resistance right here, Divian. So be careful. I don't have an indicator. I do have a Forex robot. It's called Forex Fury. You could go to forexfury.com to check that out. I also have a free trading room. If we pull up Telegram right here, I have a free trading room. We have over 77,000 real people in here, no bots. We had a free trade today. I moved the stop loss to break even on that, and then sadly we did hit that break even. As you can see on my phone right here, this is the trading result that we had on the free trade at the top. You can see that we hit break even on this live trading account. And then if we go to the FX VIP this morning, we hit a trade in the Forex VIP this morning for 4%. So 4% on your account, and that's what the second trade is on my phone right here. So consider joining the free trading room. Definitely join the VIP trading room. The link to that is in the description. We are still up $2,600 on our trade right here on Nasdaq. We're hoping to go to take profit at this level right here. That is what we've been watching. We are also looking for other entries for you as a trader today. Now, this is coming close to GJ. We were talking about an entry at this level right here, but I don't like that we have a huge red candle. That's a scary candle. Maybe we could get a wick down right here, a wick down right here, get a reaction, and consider getting some sort of an entry on this trading position. This is probably it. We would have the SL below this wick right here. We'd be looking for a take profit, yeah, at our range high right here. This is a potential trading position, but I don't know. You know, it's too bad gold here didn't get back to our zone. It looked like it came and used the range low here. You can see the range low, almost wicked into that, used that as a resistance and pushed down. Shout out to Divian. He's been on that gold trade all day. He hasn't shut up about it actually in the chat, but shout out to Divian. He hit it. We've got someone in a EU right now. I guess he hit the pullback. I'm not sure what he hit on EU. Drew, tell us about your Euro US dollar entry. Where did you enter? Did you enter on the candle close right here? And if you did, where was your stop loss? What did you do? Another entry on Nasdaq. Yeah. Yeah, I'm risking about 1 to 3% in that range. What's the line in between your charts? Are you talking about this one right here? This is the EMA. Price below the EMA, that tells us we're in a downtrend. That's all. If you want to learn how to use a Forex trading robot, just watch any of the videos on my channel in the Forex robot section, okay? At Trade with Pat. Toxic wants an explanation of my orb strategy. I'll give you that explanation, and maybe we'll use the trade that we placed, right? Where the hell was the trade that we placed, guys? What did we place here? My mind's all over the place now. Obviously, we had our US 100. Oh, geez, US CAD. We were also looking at this. Now, we probably would have been wicked out on this right here, but the bottom of the range entry could have been a potential win right there. AUD, USD, GU, Euro, US dollar right here, UJ. Guys, what trade did we win again? What the hell was the trade we won? What pair did I even take it on? I don't even remember. My head's freaking all over the place now. What did I win? What did I win? What did I win? Yeah, I hit the was it US 30? Oh yeah, it was US 30. And for crying out loud, how many times does this have to happen? Yeah, I got stopped out from far away. Well, not stopped out, but I got break even by far away. This is exactly what happened to us yesterday. I set break even, price came, knocked me out of break even, and then went up to my take profit too. This is literally the exact same thing happened yesterday. Oh, the yellow lines, these are just the Fibonacci retracement. So if you take this tool right here, Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extension as well. Sometimes I'll use it for where I'm going to target. But really, someone was asking me to explain the strategy. Might as well explain it with this trade right here that we won. This is a bit of a piss off that this keeps happening. We're going to hit TP2s on pretty much everything. We just keep getting screwed up right here. We are getting reactions on GU. So GU, this was something we were looking at. This was the entry level we were looking at right there. I did not set my limit order. I should have set my limit order. This is a potential trade opportunity, but I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay on stream. What do we think, guys? Do you guys want to see me take this trade? All right. Okay, Vapool, set up the limit order. Let's just run it. This is we're gonna go. We've been winning all week. Let's play it. This is a B entry, so that means be careful We got a good reaction off of this wick here, good reaction off of this wick here. I think I'm going to enter this trade right about here. And let's see what we could do. We've got our fib extension right here. Pull that sucker onto the chart. Let's see if we tick into this trade and we push up to our first level. Let's shift this bad boy over. We are in business right here, up about $65. Let's hope that we did the right thing. I don't like trading candles that look like this huge red candle. I don't like that. But we do have a fair value gap off of that candle, and we are starting to push into profit. Make sure that you smash that like button. That is how we get these trades to take profit. We are now getting close already to our take profit 1, and I'm getting ready to take risk off the table as soon as we get to my 0.5 line. This one is probably going to make me about $300-400 on my partial. You can see we are there. I am going to take partial shortly. I'm just waiting for a little bit more profit here. Maybe I should have taken it, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I do believe that we have some fair value gap to fill. Look at this huge fair value gap to fill right there. Hopefully that sucks our price up a little bit higher, you know, suck that price up. You know what I'm saying? And we've got our like button up right there. Okay, take the partial right now. I'm taking my partial right now. We are in profit and we are at break even. We are scalping gods right now, okay? We have the range high is our second take profit level on this position. This is how we do it. Now we are pulling up further because you want me to stay on stream. We're pulling up further. We do have a level of fair value gap right here that we can target. Maybe this area gets filled. We are already in profit on this trade. We took our take profit 1 already and we are break even. I took my take profit 1 somewhere around right here where it is right there. So that was my TP1. We are winning trades. This is on stream this week. We have won 4 trades in a row on stream this week. We are scalping. We are making money. I'm happy that you stayed in here. DZX closed the whole position. That's okay. I have a short video coming out soon that will explain how to take profit partials properly. We are also at break even on this trade. Now, people keep saying, Pat, you're gonna lose sometime on this stream, and I keep telling them I'm not going to lose. And with that being said, let's put a little money on the screen. Who wants to hear the cash register? We all want to hear the cash register. All we do is win trades. You've been watching me for years on YouTube, and they go, oh, Pat can't trade live. That's why he doesn't stream. So I decided for the last 2 weeks I would trade live, and I would make these people eat their words. And what keeps happening? Wins keep happening. I can't believe it. Now, the annoying thing that's going to happen on this trade, because it's happened on every other trade lately, is that we're going to come down here, we're going to hit break even, we're going to just wick down into this, and then the price is going to go all the way up here, all the way, and then I can only do so many magic tricks. All right, we got a lot of W's in the chat right now. We have a lot of likes. The cat is hitting the like button. The cat, the cat, the cat, the cat. That's what my daughter always says. So we are continuing to push up here. Hopefully we suck all the way into this fair value gap. But now, because we won, it is the time for the Wheel of Pat. How many winners do we have? How many winners do we have? Keep hitting that like button. Love it, love it, love it. Spin it. First winner, Armin. Second winner, Bjarna. Oh, wait a second. We only have one winner. Just you, Armin. Sorry, Bjarna. Suck it. Armin is the one winner. I don't know why I was giving winners away. There we go. Armin, you are the winner. Let's hear it for Armin. Thank you for watching the stream. Now, let's go ahead to the Instagram right here. If you won today, you have to DM me on Instagram. You have to be following me on Instagram. You have to like all of my posts. Okay, you don't actually have to do that, but like some every once in a while. We've got money to make. Here we go. Still in this trade, still streaming, man. These streams are getting long. And my back hurts. I gotta stretch here. You can watch me stretch. Oh. Is that a stretch or a dance? Is that a stretch or a dance? Chat, tell me, was that a stretch or was that a dance? Is there any new entry? Oh, Takir. How many trades do you want? I gave you 2 wins today. I gave you 2 wins. There's always a chance. JVS, never ask a lady her age, okay? I'm older than I look. I'm much older than I look. Yeah, I got a greedy chat. I got some greedy gals in the chat looking for 3 dubs because you know I'm not on tomorrow and I'm back next week. Look at this one. Let's go. Green candles. Green candles. Like button. Clap. Let's clap. We have to get the trade to go all the way up. If the trade goes all the way up, if this hits TP2, we might get another trade. I might give you another scalp. The reactions I've been getting are fantastic. And this trade right here, definitely going in the next video. Definitely. You know, and again, there's something that I talk about a lot when we're doing these live streams, and it's called discretion. This is something that's very hard to teach. So it's something that, like, I hope that you're getting from these trades, is that, like, I'm being very patient. I don't jump into anything stupidly. I tell you when something's a B. I tell you when something's an A+. I tell you how I feel about the trade. I tell you where I'm going to enter the trade. I tell you this level right here was a level of support that I was watching. That's why I entered there. We wicked at this level and we pushed all the way up. Like, it's not it's not a surprise, right? It's just discretion. It's just understanding. Yes, live every week, John Parker Benefield. Doing about 3 times a week. Maybe soon I'll be doing 4 times a week. We're getting so many people in here, so many new subscribers. Please subscribe to the channel. I've been trading for 16 years. And I'm absolutely cooking here. Edward, you missed 2 winners on stream today. We had 2 winners on stream today. We're watching the second winner right now. JVS, I do live every Monday to Wednesday or Tuesday to Monday to Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I do need at least 1 day a week where I can film my long videos, my short videos, that, you know, manage my businesses, make sure that my trading robot's performing as it should. So we are 2-0 on stream today. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this all the way up to our take profit 2. Love to hear some clapping noises as we get towards the take profit 2. Love all the like buttons. I love everybody in the chat. I am on MetaTrader. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner, I have the MetaTrader at all times. Let's go here. We are targeting a fair value gap fill. That is our target right now. This fair value gap, we're waiting for the price to suck into that level right there. If price goes into that level right there, we will be a take profit 2 on this trading position after our first take profit. We literally entered right here. We entered right here. I am the magic man. And we have since had 3 green candles in a row as we push towards our take profit 2. Hopefully we hit this take profit 2. If we do, I may look for a hat trick. I may look for a 3rd trade, or I may be telling you that so you stick around and then I just leave immediately. We don't know, you don't know, but that's the type of action you're getting here on the Trade with Pat stream. I don't know what that means, my settings from the candles. Are you asking about my Lux Algo settings? Those could be found right here. I risk a lot on these trades, Lionel. Thank you for asking. Don't do as I do. Hussein wants me to close this trade, but I want to wait because I want to stay on stream because I love you and I want to hang out with you more. And Hussein is telling me that because we are now rejecting off of this exact same level we rejected off before, but I want to fill the rest of this gap. I want to hit take profit too, and I want to give you more trades, and I want to give you the wheel of Pat, and I want to keep saying I want to. Who wants to? Where's the clapping noise? There it is. Let's clap this thing all the way up. All the way up. You know, watching trades is not something that I really like doing until I came on stream, because on stream you could kind of have fun with it, and maybe that's just because we keep winning too. That does help. But we're doing well. How many people we got in here today? I feel like we've had a really good stream. I feel like we've had a lot of people in here. I guess, you know, if we keep winning, that's going to keep happening. If they keep calling me the Magic Man. The Magic Man. He's the Magic Man. Winning so many trades, call him the Magic Man. Oh, baby, that is close, you know. That would have been a good clip. You're singing Magic Man right into the wind? Come on now. Filling our fair value gap, getting a reaction. Did I target too high in the fair value gap? I don't know, but we are watching and watching and watching. Yes, Cucini, we've got a lot of greed in the chat. And this is what I say to your greed. I say, put your money in the bag. I want all of your money in the bag. Where the hell's Dylan Aquino? He gives me money every time he watches, and he's missing all of our damn wins today. Poor Dylan. Didn't want to wake up at 2 a.m. for me anymore. I don't blame him. I would not either. But if you like making money, this is a good place to be. We are at about 1,085 in profit on this trade, and we are pushing, trying to fill this fair value gap, trying to close out this trade, and trying to make this 2 wins in a row on the stream. I guess we just have to do it on the next candle, and we are out of the trade TP2. We've been winning all week. We're undefeated. We've been winning all day. That's 4 straight winning trades on stream for you. We're the best. We are the best. You can't stop the Magic Man. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 green candles. We entered right here. We entered right there. That is what you call a sniper entry in front of over 1,000 people. I've been doing this on YouTube. I said, all right, it's time to do it live. Now I'm doing it live, and I'm kicking your ass. Shout out to the other gurus. You suck. Pat is king. Let's go to the wheel of Pat. Who's winning free VIP today? And hey, join VIP. I also hit a trade for 4% today. Oh, 0 winners. 0 winners. Do I give it another spin? Do I give it another spin? Do I care about you so much that I give you 1 extra spin? I'll give you 1 extra spin. Vapool, please tell me the time we won that trade so I can clip it. 1 winner. And that winner is my boy G. Hegdy. G. Hegdy. Shout out to you, G. Hegdy. You won. And we won that trade. And we have been winning all damn week. Follow me on Instagram at FXTradeWithPat. Like my posts, like my reels, like my stories. Let's get me to 100,000 followers on here. I am the best trader on YouTube. We all know that. So I should have the most followers. This was our trading position right here. We did fill the rest of that fair value gap, and we are reacting. Now, did I also call the perfect exit? Did I? Am I really that good at trading? Probably not. This will probably go all the way up here. But hey, what a great day this was today. Do I look for another trade? How many people do we have in the stream right now? How many people want to see me trade again? People keep calling for a hat trick. JVS never. Oh, we don't have 1,000 people in here. I think that means it might be time to end the stream. I don't know. Do we stay? Do we go? We won all day. We won all week. I'll be back next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday. 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Will we have another undefeated week? Maybe. Smash a like button. Join VIP. We won 4% this morning before you were even out of bed. That's it for today, folks. I love you, and I'm out of here.